Jordy getting cut was a little bit of a surprise, but it wasn't that big of a surprise. Another move that I was surprised about were all the moves that the Chicago Bears made. Chicago Bears added Allen Robinson from Jacksonville. Jacksonville didn't franchise tag him. They got Taylor Gabriel from Atlanta and Trey Burton, tight end that was threw the touchdown pass to Nick Foles in the Super Bowl from the Philadelphia Eagles. These are nice pieces because the biggest thing everyone was talking about with Chicago is that they have no receivers. They have no quality wide receiver group. Kevin White can't stay healthy. They had guys coming in, Dontrell Emmer from the Chargers. He's trying to come in. Meredith, he got injured. So now they're trying to surround some guys around Trubisky to let this guy be the quarterback that they hoping that he is, that they drafted at number 2. Now, the coach, Nagy from Kansas City, obviously he got a plan. So these could be moves that pay off later, big time. But I do like the moves that they did there. We talked about the Giants and Nate Solder. They needed someone to help them on the line. He will definitely be a good place to start. And then they need to fill in some more line play there. And then they're running back, all that stuff. But they did what people have been talking about and they knew needed to happen. And that was start with the line. Protect Eli. Help your running game. I think that's it. The Vikings, I'm going to go back to them and ask more about their quarterbacks. But in the Wait a Minute show chat room, Angular Batman said, Mocha, did I hear Jelani correctly? The Lions in the Super Bowl and the Browns contend for the playoffs. We might need to check him in rehab. Nope. I'm going to go with it. And I'm going to stick with it. So, yes. Super Bowl, Lions. Yes. Right down here in the ATL. And I'll be... Well, maybe you will have to check me into a rehab because I was about to say I'll be doing the cabbage patch down here, but nobody don't want to see that. So back to this free agency news. So the Vikes, the QBs there, like we said before, hey, Kirk Cousins was coming there, so everybody dispersed. Sam Bradford went to the Cardinals for a 1-year deal. Teddy Bridgewater went to the Jets for a 1-year deal. And Case Keenum went to the Denver Broncos, got paid. So I'm happy for Case Keenum because here's the one thing, and I'll get to the other 2 quarterbacks in a second. Here's the reason why I'm happy for Case Keenum. I'm happy he got rewarded for what he did for last season. Now, he hasn't had a season like that before, but whatever. The biggest thing is that I just want to say right here, right now, is that situation is what I want fans to remember when they start talking about how these other players, they leave, they're such a disgrace. Then they want to burn their jerseys and all this stuff. This is the same exact thing, just reversed around, and nobody has said a word. Case Keenum came in there and got them to the NFC Championship game. I don't care if he don't do anything else ever again, but he got them there, and he deserved the opportunity. He deserved it to try and prove that he can do it again. But this is a business. So this business is not based on opportunities and all this stuff. This business is built on saving my job or taking advantage of a situation that we feel is better. And that's exactly what they did. And they were then right to do that. They said Kirk Cousins, we feel, is a better player and he will be a better fit for this team. And he will be able to take us to basically where Case Keenum couldn't take us. Because if you felt that Case Keenum could, you wouldn't have got rid of him. You would have re-signed him a long time ago. And they did not. So they did what was best in the interest of their football team. And I've heard people say, hey, we're going to miss Case and all this stuff. But I really haven't heard anyone get up in arms. No one's talking about going down to the Minnesota Vikings training facility or whatever and start burning ties and slacks and shirts, that GMs and executives wear or anything like that. And they will show up to the game and they will cheer for Kirk Cousins. And if Kirk Cousins starts winning, no one will ever remember what Case Keenum did for that team. Trust me. So when it's the other way around and a player makes a business decision in the best interest of their career, I just don't want people out here talking about somebody a coward, somebody a sucker, somebody this, somebody that. They just did the same thing that the owners and the executives do. Everyone is out here trying to make the best move for the most money and the most success. That's it. You don't have to like it. I'm just saying respect it. That's it. But Case Keenum went to Denver, and he is an upgrade, from Trevor Siemian and Brock Osweiler. How much, we'll find out, that Teddy Bridgewater went to New York with the Jets on a 1-year deal. I don't think Teddy's going to get a fair shake because they re-signed Josh McCown. And I think that will always be in their back pocket if Teddy struggles. Because if Teddy gets to the starting job and then he starts to struggle, they're going to want to go back to Josh McCown, which doesn't make any sense to me because Josh McCown is 39 years old, so he's not going to be around long term. You got two other quarterbacks that you really haven't found out if they could play or not, and Bryce Petty and Christian Hackenberg, and then you're going to bring in Teddy and you're going to re-sign Josh McCown. So obviously one of these guys is going to be gone, if not both, because they may not decide to keep three quarterbacks on the roster. But whatever it is, I just think they're going to be doing this whole reshuffle again. I would have said give Teddy the 1 year, not necessarily give him the job or whatever, but if he wins it, roll with him and see what happens. Josh has been a backup before. He'll be the professional. He will help Teddy out, and give them whatever they need. And then if Teddy just stinks it up, then yeah, you go to Josh. But I just think the Jets probably wasn't the best place, for Teddy, to go. But we'll see. And I already mentioned Sam Bradford went out west on a 1-year deal. Obviously, we're going to see what happens with him and Larry Fitzgerald and some of these other players on the offense and see if he can, again, prove it, because his issue has always been the one thing: availability, staying healthy. And it's been a problem, for him to do that. So that is some of the free agents and moves that went on in the NFL. Obviously, like I said, it's a lot more that happened, so much that we can't even talk, everything. Jeremy Maclin got released. The Eagles re-signed Nigel Bradham, and Julius Peppers got re-signed by the Panthers, and Eric Ebron got let go by the Detroit Lions. So much other stuff that we can't touch base on, but try and keep you up to date with as much as possible. So make sure you're following us on the Wait a Minute Show.com, but also Facebook.com/The Wait a Minute Show. We always post sports updates, sports news, breaking news, or anything that's going on there. So follow that so you can keep tabs of all this free agent frenzy, because it's not going to slow down. The NFL has done a great job. The NBA is slowly winding down this regular season, and the NFL has jumped in and said, hey, we're over here. We're still relevant. And that's what we're doing right now. We're talking about the NFL, So we're going to take one more break. We're going to come back, and I want to talk about this story about the Scabs. If you haven't heard this story, it's a very good story. And then we're going to end this thing with the Big L Award. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to give it out. The Big L Award. So we'll take a break. We'll come back. Lopan's been quiet. He probably want to get in the mix and say something. And then we'll finish up the show strong. You listen to the Wait a Minute Show on the 2 Live Stews Radio Network.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Vince Wright, the sports governor from the great state of Minnesota. Join the rest of us sports zombies on 2 Live Stews Radio. That's right, the boys are back. Doug, Ryan, and the rest of us, including me, the sports gov of Minnesota, Vince Wright, also known to the ladies as the Big Smooth. Keep it tuned here, that's right, to Live Stews Radio.
All music artists, lend me your ear. Looking for that hot beat to make your next hit? Go to farrellgyromusic.com. Tired of paying for overpriced studio time for mediocre beats? Go to farrellgyromusic.com. farrellgyromusic.com offers industry quality hip-hop, trap, R&B, and pop beats that will take your creativity to the next level. We know it's hard to find dope beats out there, so don't waste any more time searching YouTube or whack beat selling websites. Go to farrellgyromusic.com today to cop the beat for your next hit. Mixing and mastering services available too. Once again, go to farrellgyromusic.com. That's FARROJARRO music.com for the hottest beats in the game. Lopan, they didn't even want you. Heck, they didn't even want me. But you know what? Right about now, they have no choice. Looking for the real sports talk? Talk that's for us, the people? Look no further. The Wait a Minute Show, a prime time sports comedy cocktail that tucks you in at night. Join me and Lopan Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 2livestewsradio.com and Saturday 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the waitaminuteshow.com. Sounds like a plan to me. Ain't that right, Lopan?
Indeed.
This is number one Chief Rocker Jersey Vern on a Recap Monday doing his recap show. We're going to talk about sports, entertainment. We're going to have call interviews, on the spot calls. This is just a show that will bring nothing but passion and joy and understanding to all the listeners on the Two Live Stews radio platform. The number one Chief Rocker Jersey Vern.
This is Key C from the
Kicking It With Key C show.
on the newly rebranded Two Live Stews Radio Network. We will continue to bring you the hottest, most interesting guests and commentary in the areas of social, politics, culture, music, and more. Continue to tune in.
Let's go, give it to you.
Yo, what's good? This is Trey Frazier on Scabs. This is the Barbershop Sports Talk Podcast. Make sure y'all tune in to us every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time.
He's the brain of operations.
I'm telling you right now, book it!
And him, he's along for the ride. But together, they bring you sports like you've never heard before. The Wait a Minute Show, a new way of discussing today's trending sports topics. And now, back to the show with your host, Jolani J.B. Bodie.
Indeed. Did I do it right, Lopan? Indeed. Okay, stop it, Lopan. Get me started, man. Get me all pumped up in here, man. Stop it now. All right, stop it. So we are back, and I saw some people typing this in the chat room, so I had to check it while we were on break. The Washington Wizards, and this game may be over because I'm not getting, the update like that. But Boston is up by 1, and this is the frustration with the Washington Wizards, is that you got Kyrie Irving, Al Horford. Who else is out? Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, These are 4 guys that did not play. I don't even know why they put Gordon Hayward in here. Of course he's not playing. But these are 4 guys that did not play tonight, and Boston is still in this game. Last time I checked, they were up by 1. Now they're up by 3. And this is the